Hello, and welcome to Let's Play the Stanley Parable. Now, this is probably not going to be a very long series, maybe one or two parts at the most. Take a notice of the time right now. Alright. So, this is a game that I haven't really played much. Well, not played much. I've played a lot of it. I'm going to try to get as many endings as I can, while still experiencing the story again. This isn't my first time experiencing it, but it's going to be other people's, so I'm not going to spoil anything. Are you loading? Am I being lied to? Hello? Okay. I'm gonna be...
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-bending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his year company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
No.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
It's been like 5 minutes.
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay, and that was the quickest ending you can get in this game. Takes about 5 seconds, all you gotta do is close the door. I think we're gonna title this
All of
episode
his
Massive
co-workers
Spoilers.
were gone. What could it mean?
I don't
Stanley
know.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It means Sharon left her
No matter
computer
how
on
hard
again.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We've talked about this before, Sharon.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Wait. Why'd that close? That was... Damn it, Dave. Gee, we had an entire meeting devoted to talking about energy conservation. Everyone's just blowing it. Look at this. What the hell is this? I guess it's supposed to be there. Okay, whatever. Touch the clock. Nope, can't touch anything. That already passed Office 420. Oh, Office 420 is not even an office. It's a cubicle. Wait, is there a 420? There, actually it is an office. Ah. Surprised there isn't smoke coming out of there. Overused jokes overused. Let's keep going. Huh. Cliff, Sarah, and George are usually having a meeting in there. It's odd.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, let's go admire the employee lounge. Fucking... Let me open this fucking door and turn off that computer. Jeez. It's an epidemic. No one's turning off their computers. What the hell?
Yes,
wow.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It is
Stanley
quite
simply stood
constructed.
here, drinking it all in.
Speaking of drinking, can I get a drink? I'm thirsty. No, I can't.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Well, the drink machine is pretty interesting, and look at this cup. It says... fuel. But I was gonna say fuck.
At this point, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, at least 452 remember to turn off the computer. I'm actually gonna go this way. Looks less sketchy. Actually looks more sketchy.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Warning. Misuse of cargo lift, 1,000. Penalty for jumping from off cargo lift, 5,000. There's a penalty for dying. Holy shit. Jeez, that must be one cutthroat company. Man, I could not talk today. Alright. Let's set up.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
there's
we've
a door
gotten
over
off
there.
on the wrong
I get it
foot
over there.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Her?
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Oh my.
She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
Oh shit. I didn't mean to cut him off.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Everything's numbered.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Fuck you.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Not gonna lie, that kinda scared me. Damn it.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Okay. Okay, I'll press F.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped out from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press 8 to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press U to prepare dinner. Okay.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls, and down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby, and he called it
What?
The Stanley Parable.
Oh, wow. Press 4 to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Oh, hey,
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press 8 to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Okay. Press 0 to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Am I actually just going to sit here for eternity not pressing the button? I'm not sure I can just not press the button. I don't know how long it will make me wait. So I'm pressing the button.
You see,
oh, jeez.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing. I did not choose a great ending for the first part of this.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Wow, I picked quite the disturbing ending. I forgot how disturbing that got. Or at least how weird it did. Alright, I'm going to cut this here, and we'll start the next part right here. See you next time, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, do all good stuff, and next time we'll be playing a bit more Stanley Parable.